22 years.
22.
And, Lord, look like I've known you forever.
Seems like it, don't it?
Yeah.
Almost brothers and sisters.
Yeah, but you know.
Well, we really are in Christ.
Yeah, old folks say you start looking like each other. Yeah, that'll be a terrible sight. You start looking like your pastor. But anyway, we're back with you guys again, and I got to do a little navigating today, so I may have to break away.
2121
But
American 2121 Fort Worth Center, climb maintain Papa 230.
we just gonna talk a little bit about. We've talked about every subject. I'm gonna start asking y'all, what do y'all want us to talk about when we go up?
Yeah.
Because we got a trip to Pagosa Springs, probably the end of June.
1 minute to jumpers over Gatterville.
And
Mike, Roger.
but on June 2nd, 2002,
15 degrees.
2001, me and First Lady,
15 to the left.
we got married. It was my second marriage.
3 Mike, no observe traffic around the airport. I'll be moving.
As a matter of fact, I left my ring.
Just due west here.
Yep, mine's up under the bed. I got to crawl up under there and get it one of these days.
10,000 and below, use caution.
But
755, contact 4.
Now my hands feel bare. I always take it off at night because my fingers have a tendency to swell on me.
4278, contact.
Well, we got married, and I remember Pastor Taylor married us. He did a revival. When he got done with the revival, he said, man, I preached the hell out of you. He said, you was ready to get married. I never forget that.
Number 9607 Yankee for warranty.
But I tell you, it's been some good years. I mean, I tell you, especially young couples, all of them wasn't great years.
Right.
You know, we had a lot of
797.
we had a lot of years where we wasn't consistent with each other.
797 Fort Worth Center. Hello,
we had a lot of years that we could have done better by each other. We had a lot of years of misunderstandings. I mean, you know, marriage is about two imperfect people God puts together, and they work things out.
Yeah.
And I had told a couple the other day, my dad and my mom was 91, and doing their marriage, I mean, they had a lot of arguments, like most couples.
Oh,
but
yeah.
when my mama died, my daddy had made his mind up he's not living any longer. Well, that's a special kind of love when a person
contact Fort
says they're going to die if their spouse die. Well, me and First Lady and I liked it. Yeah.
We're not there yet.
But
I love him, but we're not there yet.
But that's a love that takes years to cultivate. That's a love that every marriage will enter there if they fight for it. And so every day, me and First Lady get closer and closer.
Number 5411.
If I talk some more later, we love y'all. I tell you, it gives me and First Lady a lot of joy to be able to talk to you and kind of tell y'all about some of our problems. And maybe by us talking about our problems,
it helps us.
Yeah, it helps us, and maybe it helps you. You know, this is our 22nd anniversary, so we're going to talk a lot about our losses, and we're going to talk a lot about our wins. Me and First Lady have had some great wins.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm telling you, God have allowed us to obtain some things that the average man will never obtain. And God has anointed and blessed us to be able to do that. And again, it had nothing to do with Pastor Coleman, but everything to do with Jesus Christ.
Right.
I mean, he's the answer. He's all of it. I mean, I am wise enough to know that everything I have, or everything I ever have, came because of him and him alone. Now, God used my father, William Coleman. William Coleman taught me the principles. I tell a lot of people, when I left home, my daddy never put another dollar in my pocket. But my daddy gave me something more important than money. He gave me the ability to be a man. He taught me how to be a man.
Yeah.
And you know, we spoil our kids. You know, we try to bless our kids with everything. But I still want them to know, if I never give you a dime and just give you the advice how to be faithful unto God, that's more than what money could ever do. And I know a lot of young people don't understand that, but my daddy never gave me a house. My daddy never gave me money for Christmas after I left home. What about you, First Lady?
No.
Number 1 Sierra Bravo, contact 417-126.5.
But you love your daddy all the same, don't you?
Just the same.
Because it's not about that. But what it is, we honor our parents. We're loyal to our parents. I'm going to tell y'all something. And I say this all the time. I say this every time we up. I love my mama so.
One whiskey, change to my frequency, 123.902.
92?
Yes, 123.
12392, Baron 1621 whiskey. Baron 1621 whiskey is at 7,500 feet.
Number 1621 whiskey, thank you. McCurtain County altimeter 2998.
2998, 1621 whiskey. But
number 80 Alpha Echo, contact Fort Worth Center 126.57. Good day.
But my mom, when I date women back in the day, some of them didn't like my mama. My mama was kind of outspoken.
Very.
First lady say very.
Very.
But I tell you what, there was a woman, young lady I was.
Number 800 Romeo.
I was dating
and
that heifer mess around and you know your mama kind of mean. I said, what you say? She didn't say it again. I pulled up at a convenience store. I said, run there and give me some corn chips or something. That's been 40-something years ago. She's still waiting at that convenience store. I burnt rub out of there.
Dang, he could at least took her home.
No, I wasn't taking her to Nebraska. No, I almost said Negro. I wasn't taking her nowhere. Because when you can't love your mom and daddy like that, I'm telling you, in the wrong business. And I'm going to say this to help some other couples. Y'all hear me and hear me well. I say this out of my heart. If you're dating somebody and they're laboring with your parents, you got to get that right then. If you wait and take that to the marriage, they'll feel like they have the freedom to say something about your parents if you don't do nothing about it.
Right.
I love First Lady. First Lady know for a fact that she can't say nothing about William Coleman or Audrey May, even while they dead.
Yeah.
Because first off, First Lady loved them because she loved me.
Oh, yeah, loved like they were my own.
That's right. And I love my father-in-law now. You know, First Lady, I don't care what I ever see wrong. First Lady never hear me say anything because that's her daddy.
Yeah.
And First Lady love her daddy, see. And I say that to add that to you couples. Don't ever let them say anything derogatory about your parents, even if it's true. You know, the deal is you have to be able. I'm glad the Lord quickened me with that, but you have to be able, because when that's ground, untouched ground that neither side ever have to hit. You know, you don't do that. And when you do, all that cause is disruption in the marriage. It causes disruption. And eventually, now y'all hear me, eventually it's going to cause bitterness and hatred. Eventually. Now, I'm telling you. Now, you take that to the bank. So, if I can leave anything with you young couples, I leave that. It is paramount that they love your family. It's paramount. And because at the end of the day, I say this everywhere I go. At the end of the day, y'all, when all the dust settles, all you're going to have is your family. One old woman used to say, she had an old saying, if she could go in there and save her daddy or her husband, which one she gonna go in there and save?
She gonna save her dad.
Why, babe?
She can get another husband. Can't get another daddy.
You know, and y'all is some truth to that. So I'm just saying, I got it. Is it on yours, babe? Okay, go to traffic. Get traffic.
Crew track 131, Quebec Belcher, Echo India Charlie.
I gotta have that thing hooked up directly.
Yeah.
Hold up, go to
Let you watch these clouds.
Okay, yeah, you good.
Fair Wings 810, contact Fort Worth Center 126.57. Good day.
Okay.
Number 0 Romeo Sierra, contact Fort Worth Center, 126.57
That's fine.
But
1 Alpha, contact Fort Worth.
but anyway, y'all, we just thought we'd have a little fun there. But all seriousness, do be faithful. Do understand that that's off limits in any marriage. Is trying to talk down those your spouse's parents. Many of them do that. Like I said, back in my day, that was a death threat. Most of the fights I had when I was in school, I'm telling you, was behind my mama. They say something, call my mama something. You know, in our day, whenever you want to fight somebody, first thing you do, say something about their mama.
Oh yeah, when you really wanted to fight.
Yeah, you already know so you try to urge them to fight. Well, if you say something about my mama, by that time, it's like we had to have that encouragement to push us over the hill. And they call out mama, your mama on black, but they didn't even get to get the rest of it out.
Yeah.
Boy, I didn't caught him with that, we good. I didn't caught him with that left hook.
Well, you hit him way back.
With that left hook, fair lady.
Romeo, I just advise when you have weather notice to what type of approach.
Y'all pray for it. Pray for your boy.
But yeah, I tell you what, you weren't gonna say nothing about my mom and my daddy, man. I tell you what, boy, I'd fight you like a tiger. But our younger people have lost that. Y'all have lost that. And it's dangerous. I'm telling you, it's dangerous. So again, I tell you, but we love y'all. We're navigating through these clouds. I mean, if we'd have left earlier, we would have missed them, but it's all good. We got about 50 minutes before we're landing, so we love you guys. First lady, anything you want to tell them before we go?
Oh, just love God, love people.
Love God and love people. 22 years, we still pushing along, and we love you all. God bless you. Have a blessed day. Bye-bye.